Can you imagine being Moses on Mount Nebo at the age of 120, overlooking the promised land, knowing that he would never enter it, but would die right there on the mountain? It's recorded in the 34th chapter of the book of Deuteronomy. It almost feels like a cruel joke. Think what Moses had been through. All those years in slavery in Egypt, and years in flight, then years standing up to Pharaoh, and then 40 years leading God's chosen people through the desert to the land of promise, only to be denied entrance himself. And Joshua would be the person to lead God's chosen people into the land. I can only imagine Moses on Mount Nebo here, similar to me here on the Natchez Trace Bridge, overlooking this beautiful swath of land of Middle Tennessee. But Moses looking out over the promised land, knowing that he would go no further. Talk about unfinished business. Well, I think most of us here today, we know something of unfinished business. Can you recall perhaps an abrupt job termination, or a surprise pregnancy, or a sudden injury, or perhaps the sudden loss of a dear friend? But we wanted more. We didn't want it to end. Sometimes in life, we need to finish what we start. But let's face it, none of us can finish everything we start. We can't come to the end of life and just automatically say, mission accomplished. In fact, I believe it's a crucial lesson in life is to come to terms with one's unfinished business. What that means, I think, is can we come to the end of life and can we look back and can we say, Lord, I've given you my best. I've tried to live out the name Christian as best I can. And now I trust you with all my unfinished business. Something to think about. I invite you to worship with us at Bellevue Presbyterian Church in the heart of Nashville every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. in person or on Facebook Live. This has been another 2-minute takeaway with Pastor Scott.